Well, Les Misérables is one of the world's greatest musicals, and it's returning to Jacksonville for the 7th time. I'm so excited to introduce you to Maya Renee Hunter, who plays Eponine. So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
And last night was the media night, so the kickoff of the event for here. How did it go?
Oh, it was great. It was so great. The house is beautiful. The theater here is absolutely beautiful. It is.
Oh, that's so nice. I'm so glad you had a good experience.
Thank you.
How did you approach playing Eponine? Because a huge character, right? Has complex emotions, and especially her unrequited love for Marius. So thank you or can you tell us more about that?
Of course, yes. So I think like off rip, like Eponine comes off as this very tough young girl. And so it's so fun to like play that. It's like the opposite of who I am at my core, but it's so fun to play that opposite. But also you get the opportunity to dig into the vulnerability that she has for the love of Marius. And that shows the other side of her. And I think to be able to tell the full extent of her story is really
So since you feel opposite of that, how was it trying to portray that and get that out of you?
Well, you know, I think sometimes it's fun to just kind of like create an alter ego for yourself, you know? And Eponine was the way allowed me to do that, essentially.
Right. Yeah. I bet that was really fun.
It was.
Performing On My Own. Oh my gosh, what does that mean to you personally, and how do you connect with the song? So powerful.
It is a very powerful song, and it requires for you to just go to the extent of like, there's so much pain in my heart because like I can't get the one thing that I want,
so
despite you know showing him that I want you, but he doesn't. Sorry for the spoilers. Yeah. But yeah, I think that it's such a fun song for me to sing. The orchestration is absolutely beautiful, and it shows the beautiful parts of it, but also the hard parts that you have to deal with. It's such a spectrum.
Right. And then tell us a little bit about the show itself and the story, because I think most people have heard of it, right? But maybe if they haven't seen the movie or the musical, tell us a little bit of the storyline itself.
Right. So Les Mis is based off of the book by Victor Hugo, and it's definitely talking about like the redemption and survival of the human spirit. And it really has the story, this is the story of having the opportunity to retell your own story, for second chances to come about, and through trials and tribulations that's possible and you can succeed.
Now, do you think that this is a relatable show?
For sure.
Really?
Yeah, for a lot of people, I think. I think that's why it's still here today,
popular,
almost after 40 years.
Isn't that amazing?
And it continues to expand across generations.
Right, that's such a good point. Yeah, would you say though that it should be for old, like what age would you imagine?
I would say honestly all ages. Well, maybe not all ages, because there's a lot of like there's
serious
some serious topics. So I would say probably like mature audiences. So it depends on your children.
Well, it depends on the parent too, on what they allow their child to. Okay, but you can have kids or teens there, and it's not a big deal.
Not young kids who have a lot of loud noises, but also the content matter as well.
Got you. Okay, good to know. And then, what's your favorite scene?
My favorite scene, the attack on Rupame. So remember how I talked about my alter ego?
Yeah.
So I have a fight sequence in there.
Oh, that's cool.
And so it's like the fight choreography, and it's so fun for me to do it.
I bet it is. Well, thank you so much. It's an honor to meet you. Safe travels, because I know you take this show on the road, but thank you for stopping in Jacksonville for the 7th time. You get to see Les Mis, but it's a limited time, so make sure you go to FSCJartistseries.org for those tickets. Thanks again.
Thank you so much.